Hey guys, what's going on? Justin bossnasti Silva here representing Call of Duty eSports. Man, we're here at MLG Dallas 2013. This is day 2. I'm excited. I finally got my voice back. It was that tea from Starbucks yesterday with all that honey and freaking lemon. I'm so excited. But sir, we are here in front of the iBUYPOWER booth. Sir, what's your name and what do you do here at iBUYPOWER?
My name is Ricky. I'm the marketing manager here at iBUYPOWER.
How long has iBUYPOWER been coming to MLG events and when did it start?
We started last year, 2012. We first sponsored MLG for last year's Pro Circuit. We've been signed on for all of 2013 as well.
When did iBUYPOWER start, and then when did you guys decide you wanted to get into esports?
iBUYPOWER actually started in 1999, so we've been around for some time now. And compared to other companies, I guess, you know, we provide a lot of value. We have a lot more customization than our competitors. And
I see that sick case right there.
I mean, that's our new Revolt system, completely designed by iBUYPOWER from the ground up. So the chassis, you won't be able to just, you know, buy it from like a new egg and put it together yourself, just because it's, you know, we designed the chassis and the internal structure, and we put a lot of effort into that.
Is it more of a move saying like, hey, we want to customize PCs for esports, for gamers? Was that kind of what it was?
Well, one thing about esports is there's a real need out here for, you know, gaming PCs. You know, they use a lot of gaming PCs out on the floor here. There's well over 100 out here at MLG in Dallas. Realized is that, you know, with esports, you know, growing as quickly as it is, gamers are starting to look at esports as kind of a central location for you know, their gaming news, even, you know, their gaming, you know, just their gaming needs. Yeah. So they started coming out here, and we took notice, and we said, well, I mean, that's a great opportunity for us to help out as well.
Your booth is packed. What's some of the feedback you guys have been getting on your machines?
You know, we've been getting really great feedback on our machines. Everyone likes it. They love the colors. They love how it's really small and how it's unique, how it's different from really anything else that's out in the market right now. And so, you know, we've been getting great feedback. We just launched this back in January, and MLG is really the first place that you'll be able to see it. What
kind of questions do you guys get? Do people just come flat out and be like, hey, how much is it? Kind of like generalization of questions, and then are any like funny or awkward that you might get to as well?
I mean, there's a lot of questions that people ask. You know, the general ones, you know, how much does it cost? You know, what's in it? What do you guys do? Yeah. I get that one a lot. You know, you can see the system over here. Yeah. And you can see all the computers over here, and you know, they've all got our logo on them, and that's what we do. Giving people banners to draw on. There's some great artists out here. We had one guy out here draw a picture of one of our girls and said, hey, and say, hey, I drew a picture of you. And you know, that was interesting. I came back a little bit later.
Oh my God.
She hadn't exactly taken care of that banner. I came back later and said, hey, I want to take a picture of you and that banner, and she freaked out. I was like, I put it. Luckily, one of our guys had like stashed it because he figured that would happen. Yeah. And so, you know, came to a rescue, and you know, so there's a little bit of that going on here as well.
Do you ever get like some of the more knowledgeable individuals coming over and asking like, well, hey, can I get, you know, 60 frames on this? Can I get a certain amount of RAM on this? Like, this is what my game needs. Like, I mean, are those things that you guys mention and say like, well, hey, you play League of Legends professionally? Well, hey, here's like the highest output settings you can get that are going to optimize your performance in your play. Do people ever kind of come about or ask that, or is that something that kind of goes into a factor for your PCs and then the gamers that can come and buy them wanting those?
Well, we do have that information available, but we don't have a lot of people coming by and asking about it, just because, you know, they see it on the streams, they see it on the screens, and it's running really well. So, I mean, we do have a number of people who are knowledgeable and say, hey, you know, what's in it? You know, and ask those kinds of questions. Okay. And then, you know, there's those other individuals who try to outsmart us, you know, even though we've been doing this. They
just come over and just think they just know freaking everything.
Yeah. Like I said, we've been doing this for a long time. You know, and sometimes they do come up with something that surprises us. Yeah. You know, there's always something that we can learn from our customers.
How big is customer feedback for iBUYPOWER?
That's very, very important. When we designed the Revolts, we took a lot of that feedback into consideration, not only from customers, also from MLG and that as well. And one thing that we heard was, well, you know, gaming PCs are just they're huge now. They're huge, and so we designed Revolt to be, you know,
like those old like cell phone satellite cases people used to have to carry in like the 1970s or whatever it was.
Yeah, absolutely, you know, and you know, you wouldn't carry around, you know, like I said, a suitcase for a cell phone anymore, and so, you know, a lot of people were saying, hey, you know what, this system's really huge. It's huge. You know, MLG guys have said, hey, it's huge, you know, it's hard to transport, hard to carry it around. You know, these guys are like, well, I like it, but it's kind of huge, you know, and looks crazy, you know, that kind of thing. So we took a lot of that feedback, and we took basically the exact same components that you would use in a desktop. When we compacted them, we put them into a much smaller package with the Revolt. So yeah, I mean, customer feedback is huge for us.
What are like some general FAQs or things that maybe people ask all the time that you're like, well, you know what, I have to give you this answer like 1,000,000 times for the day, and I'm sure that happens.
If you're watching the MLG stream, you'll notice that there's we're giving away a system, and we're getting that system autographed by players, casters, and a good way to sign up. You can actually sign up to win that, and you go to www.iBuyPower.com/MLG to win that.
There are different entry points to buy in. Like, for example, like let's say someone doesn't want to just go balls deep and just buy like your most expensive one. Are there different entry points, and then are there like additions that can be made to as well?
Yeah, absolutely. If you go to our site, www.iBuyPower.com, all of our systems are fully customizable. So the Revolt, for example, they're using here on the floor probably around $1,200.
Which isn't too bad.
Yeah, but I mean, the starting price for that is also something like $500 to $600. So you can get a Revolt for about $500, $600. You know, they're using about like a $1,200, $1,300 one here. And, you know, if you want to max out every single, you know, little thing in there, about $2,000, $2,500. So it's still a really good price. You know, it's still really good value for what you're getting.
Where can people go to find out more about the awesome work that iBuyPower is doing?
Definitely check out our website, www.iBuyPower.com. Also check out our Facebook at facebook.com/iBuyPowerPC. And yeah, I mean, give us a like, and if you like what you see, tell your friends.
Thank you so much. I appreciate the time.
Absolutely.
Best of luck to iBuyPower. And I want to say this real quick, man. The entry point level is such a big thing, right? Just allowing for there to be an easier, kind of more decent price to enter in, to kind of start using these machines, kind of get familiarized with them, and then if you like it, you can add on to it, or if you just got money up the yin-yang, then you can just balls deep and just go for the biggest one out there. Shout out to iBuyPower. If you ever come into an MLG event, make sure you check out their booth, man. They're doing big things, great things, obviously with their computers out there running with StarCraft and League of Legends on the floor. It's awesome. I'm JBNS, representing COD eSports, man. We are out. We'll catch y'all in a bit. Peace.
Gamer Grub is available at these fine retailers.